It's a side of the NFL lockout you might not have much sympathy for. The players and what sort of issues they might face if the money stops coming in. Earlier in the week, I was joined by Jeff Ivory, a financial advisor who works with pro athletes, and asked him when and if a lockout might really hurt the players.
You know, you got to recognize that these guys have obligations. They've bought homes. They made deals based on what their income was. Some of their money's been tied up, and these guys are going to be trying to figure out what they can liquidate to pay their bills. So the longer it goes, I think the tougher it's going to be for them.
How smart have many of them been? Because it's not like people didn't know this lockout might happen.
What my fear is for some of the younger players, the guys that are just in the league 1 or 2 years in that critical third-year contract. Not every player is a $50 million guy. Some of these guys walked out of college. They're on the practice squad. These guys are just trying to make a living. It's a very short living. They don't have a long time to be able to do their professional trade. So it's important that they get the money in and that they get it done.
How about endorsements? That's an interesting thing that comes up now, because if a company sees that there isn't going to be a season and they want to invest in a player, what good is that player, unless he's a superstar, if he's not on the field and in the living room of all these football fans on a week-to-week basis?
I don't think there is a lot of value. I think the companies are going to save a lot of money. Under Armour's certainly not going to be putting jerseys on what would be a rookie player if there's no chance of him hitting the field this year. I think the endorsements are a big deal. For many of your players, you know, they're looking at their first step into the NFL as their opportunity to get some endorsements, get some deals, get some things rolling for themselves, get some public relations moving. All of that is on a standstill right now.
You know, it's an interesting perspective. A lot of us just take for granted that NFL football players get paid a lot of money, and we think that this is not going to hit them hard. Now, I'm not saying I have a lot of sympathy for all these guys, because they have known it's been coming for quite a while, but certainly something to think about. We thank Jeff for the time he gave us there.